And and we're live. What's going on, guys? We are here for the inaugural episode of Rematch Rewatch. So basically, me and Jesus, we wanted to bring you guys more content, give us a reason to stream more often than we normally do. Especially sometimes life happens and we can't always stream on the Friday that we want to. So we want to at least bring you an hour, 45, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, who knows, but every week a little extra. So basically what this is, um actually, sorry, I'm Alec. I'm forgetting the introduction. I'm Alec. You can find me on Twitter right here at Alec Miller 0423, and as always joined by Jesus. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? Jesus, you can catch me at the real Jesus, and that's spelled Jeezus on the Twitter sphere.
Yes, man. And so, all right, let's go into what Rematch Rewatch is going to be. Basically, we're gonna rotate. So this week I'm gonna start. Next week it'll be Jesus, and then it'll keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Each week we'll bring something brand new to watch, whether it be a old MMA match, an old wrestling match, an old anything that we want to bring, boxing, and what I'm gonna be bringing along today. We're gonna sit back, enjoy it, basically do a little commentary on it. So everyone can join in, and people can join in and watch the exact same thing. I will have the video on screen. These aren't monetized, so I mean, I don't feel like we should be getting flagged or anything because I'm not monetizing these videos. So I feel like we should be able to do it.
We're just watching it, commentating on it, maybe giving a little bit of history of it.
Yeah,
Why it might be important, why it's fun, why you watch it. I mean, it's just something different.
Exactly, and just bring in. We can pause, we can freely do rewind, fast forward, whatever we need to do. Hopefully, we don't ever have to fast forward, but we can always rewind and rewatch something. So that's basically what it is. Later down the line, we could put it in y'all's hands for y'all to tell us what y'all to watch. But for the time being, it'll be me and Jesus bringing something new every week. So what I am bringing this week, to give a little introduction to it, I like this thing called the Movie Trivia Schmodown. The Movie Trivia Schmodown is a movie trivia competition, basically. It mixes the best things about wrestling, the best things about MMA, and movie trivia all together, all at once. So the reason why I say wrestling and MMA is because the characters are completely made, like the competitors play characters. They have larger than life personalities, but the movie trivia is real. The result is real. The results are not planned out. They're not predetermined. Everything is 100% legit. We've seen in the history of the Movie Trivia Schmodown, we've seen people get heated, get emotional, get upset because of how real this gets sometimes. So that's basically what it is. I'll put the link later on afterwards for what the Movie Trivia Schmodown is. But what we're going to be watching here is actually a title match between the champion Dangerous Dan Murrell, taking on the outlaw John Roca. And a little backstory between these two. Dan is who is known as the GOAT of the Movie Trivia Schmodown. He is not the first champion, but as it is standing today, because the Movie Trivia Schmodown is in its 6th season. I believe this was in the 3rd season. No, sorry, they're in the 7th season right now. This was back in the 3rd season. So Dan, throughout all 7 seasons, has held the title Movie Trivia Schmodown Championship 4 times.
Wow.
More times than anyone has ever held it. He's defended the belt. He's one of only 2 people to defend the movie Trivia Schmodown Singles Championship. I believe the only other one was 20-something-year-old Paul Oyama last season. So Dan Murrell, who is actually the current Movie Trivia Schmodown champion now, but he is in this match. He is the Movie Trivia Schmodown champion. He is taking on John Roca, who had a long journey to this title shot, some ups and downs throughout his career, but he is still known as one of the GOATs. He's on a lot of people's Mount Rushmore. So these two are going at it. John Roca is known for being the very first character to appear in the Movie Trivia Schmodown. Before, everyone just thought it was people doing trivia. He's the one that actually brought a persona because he's a wrestling fan. He brought the persona. People actually didn't like him at first because he was playing this character and people thought it was real. They thought this guy's an asshole, but in reality he was playing a character. So now that it's so long so many seasons already down the line, everyone already knows basically that this is all about being a character. So John Roca is basically the forefather of that. He's the person who brought that into this movie Trivia Schmodown. So I'm really excited for you to see this, man.
But he was ahead of his time, and he was misunderstood. Nobody knew what he was doing, but he knew. Mm-hmm. But if you could, man, just who's the brainchild of this? Like who started this?
So this was created by on a YouTube channel I used to watch called the Schmoes Know Show. These are two guys that just did movie reviews. Then eventually they had a podcast, and on this podcast they created a trivia tournament type thing called the Movie Trivia Schmodown. It started out with them just inside like a radio studio doing this back and forth with people. And this is Mark Ellis and Christian Harloff. So Mark Ellis,
I know that name, Mark Ellis.
He's a comedian. I think he's made the rounds here in Houston.
Was he also a child actor at one point or something?
I don't know about child actor. I do know that he has been in a Carfax commercial. But I think he's been in a few commercials. So he did acting at first, but now he's really heavy into stand-up comedy. He's made the rounds here in Houston a few times. He's been all around the country. He's taped a special that's on YouTube for free. I believe you just go to Mark Ellis Comedy on YouTube. You can watch his whole thing for free. It's called Dog Stepfather. So his stand-up's hilarious. But on this, and Christian Harloff is also a stand-up comedian, but he hasn't done comedy in a long time. He's actually committed his entire time to making the Schmodown bigger than it was. And even now, this past year, they introduced the managers, because they had managers before. Managers would like manage a few people, maybe like a team or a couple competitors. So this year, what Christian Harloff did, his little brainchild was making it basically where there's going to be, I think there's eight managers this year. 8 managers. Each manager, they did a draft in the beginning of the year. So they drafted their competitors. Each manager has up to 10 players on their team that they manage, and each win is 2 points or 3 points. And at the end of the year, they're going to do a big prize. Unfortunately, because of the virus, things are kind of different now. So they are trying to have to work around that. But
so that's 80 players is what you're saying, right? 8 times 10 is 80. So they have an 8-team league at this point.
Basically, and then even then they have some undrafted competitors that were scheduled to have matches. So if a manager chose to, they could, if they had an extra spot on their team, because they didn't have to fill up all 10 spots. They could fill up they had to fill up at least 8 spots on their roster. So you have that leeway where you can have an empty spot. So if you see an undrafted competitor play well, you want to pick them up, they can do that. But unfortunately, things are kind of changing because of the virus. But go ahead.
Let me ask you too. How do you get on one of their teams? Can anybody get on there, or just certain people?
So this is all about they have people that are working in the business of movie. That's how it started, was movie people that were like critics and stuff like that in the nerd community, the geek community. Nowadays, there are fan leagues that you can try to get by, but they're mostly you have to kind of know somebody at the moment. But I know Christian Harloff has said that he's thought about making a Patreon minor leagues for fans to be able to like find more talent, because he says he eventually wants this to be on television. He wants this to be on TV, be a actual sporting league, which I don't see why it couldn't be a sport down the line.
I mean, I think it's a cross between like Jeopardy and I don't know, like wrestling, I guess, because you said that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
And that's why I'm interested to kind of see how it goes and what it's about, because you've talked it up to me several times on several occasions.
Yeah, man. When we first started the show, I think a couple weeks later or a couple months later, I went to the live show that
Yeah,
they
you
had.
did tell me that. You did tell
It
me
was
that.
awesome. Yeah, man. I'm excited to see what you think about this, and if you like this, maybe we can watch some more classic matches because this is a big one. This is a 5-round match. So usually normal matches are 3 rounds, but championship matches, as always, are 5 rounds. They have the
Even in
extra 2
MMA
rounds.
and in the Schmodown.
That's right. That's where because Christian Harloff was a big wrestling fan, big MMA fan, so he came up with this, and it's freaking awesome. I know ESPN is actually writing an article about it.
Oh, is it?
One of their writers, one of their esports writers, he had
That's
contacted
awesome.
them and said that he had wanted to write an article about them, and he had like can't he I remember he said that he has spent like a lot of time. I think he said he had like over 60 hours of like interviews with competitors and all that. So I'm excited that hasn't come out yet, but I'm really excited for that to come out because I think that's the next step into them getting more notoriety.
Absolutely, dude. It always starts with some sort of light shining on the obscure sports on the ESPN Ocho sports.
ESPN Ocho. So sorry, I gotta turn off this fan above me off real quick, and then we will get started. So vamp for a little bit. All right, guys, I'm back. Yes, I know I'm wearing the Texans sweatshirt. I know I said that I was gonna put them off forever, but my support will never 100% die. And I got this. I've never had a Texans sweatshirt, and I got one for Christmas, and I'm not just gonna completely throw it to the side. Also, they didn't 100% screw up the draft.
I mean, it's kind of hard to screw up when you have like 2 picks. I mean,
They had 5. That was the biggest screw up is they only had 5 picks. That's the biggest screw up. But I actually really like our 2nd round pick, Blacklock.
well, he fell to us, so
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. A lot of we'll get into this on Friday, but yeah, a lot of really good talent fell.
which was very interesting.
All right.
Very interesting.
All right. Oh, we got a. What is up, Ricky? Ricky Gerard here in the chat. Yes, my man. We're gonna be doing the Schmodown. Ricky does know the Schmodown, and make sure while we're playing, we're gonna be playing along for as much as we can. No answers. Don't put any answers in the chat, Ricky. I appreciate you being around, but no answers. And he said Team Shazam all the way, which is William Bibiani and Brendan Meyer. I am more of a corruption guy, Ricky. I'm more of a corruption guy. Sorry. All right, but let's go ahead and get this started, guys. Let's do the screen sharing, and this is going to be fun. So let me do the screen share real quick, and let's get started. All right, here we go. All right. Let's get started. And there are promos, opening promos and closing promos to every match. So we get that, and I think that's going to be exciting. So let's get to it. Go ahead and do this.
The pipes are playing.
Let me know if it's too loud or not high enough, guys.
Time to face the outcome. Time to go toe-to-toe.
Put a little bit louder, man.
A little bit louder?
Yeah.
That's right, Schmodown fans. I'm back.
How's that?
Guess how many
A little bit louder.
All right, 1 second.
The answer is 0. None. What did I tell you from the beginning? I wanted the belt.
There, that's good.
All the belts, all
All
the records. You're in my way.
All right, so that's John Roca right there.
He's the first one who started with the. Yeah, Ricky saying is a little quiet.
Is it?
A champion.
Let's see.
People hate. People enjoy. People can't take their eyes off. That's me.
There you go.
All you people
All right.
on the internet. yap in their mouth, starting with John Roca. But this isn't just about John Roca. This is about respect.
So this is the GOAT guy right here.
Yeah, this is the GOAT right here. That so the World Heavyweight Championship he has, that's the movie Trivia Schmodown Championship before they created their own championships. So they used that one, and that one he has on his other arm. There's a show called Movie Fights, and he was the champion of that, which Movie Fights was like a debate show, and he was like undefeated for a long time.
Ricky said that Morrell has come a long way with his trash talk.
Yes, he really has. He wasn't a character guy when he first started, but he's gotten a lot better.
It's all done. No, you got beat by the once future champion. I am the Schmodown champion. I don't want to talk about the belt going back to anywhere. The belt stays with me. Mr. Nice Guy is... And the champ is here.
All right.
I bet she's looking for his glasses after that.
Yeah, they now funny enough, they're both a team now, and they're the team champions of the league.
Oh, they're a team?
Yeah. They went by the name the Founding Fathers. That's what they go by.
The guy on the right is Ellis. Yeah, I know who that guy is.
Oh, you do? Cool.
Yeah, I know who he is.
I think the guy is Christian Harloff. So Christian Harloff has worked for WWE as a writer.
Oh wow.
He's actually in a backstage segment with The Rock.
Is he?
Yeah, when they will pull that up.
Hey, it says Collider presents, so they're part of Collider?
They were. Not anymore, but they were at the time, yeah. Now they're completely on their own. Well, no, they just teamed up with Skybound. Which Skybound was created by who's it created by? Kirkman, I think. Robert Kirkman. I think he created Skybound.
Talk to your favorite competitors. All that stuff. That's on you to do that too. That's what we're doing here today, ready for this big championship match. And what
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
It is the Outlaw.
Baby Carrots. What's up with Baby Carrots?
That was his name. Mark Ellis's name was Baby Carrots Ellis.
On what? On the Schmodown or?
On the Schmodown, because he's a big fan of Baby Carrots.
So he competed at one point?
He did. They both did at one point. And Christian actually won the movie Trivia Schmodown title. But they're both retired now.
Probably more of a Prius guy, a little more progressive, and that's how they're
a little more of a Prius guy.
And yeah, like Ricky said, this is no longer a part of Collider. Collider kind of got rid of their movie coverage. They're more now they like to do deep fake stuff. I don't know. Collider laid off a lot of people in the beginning of this year.
And we're going to see what he can do against Roca.
All right.
Everything Roca, from the day I asked him to be part of this, he wants to be the champion.
I like how they have T-shirts under their business jackets. They're a little professional, but they still wear T-shirts. So
business casual.
Friendship doesn't mean anything. Co-workers don't mean anything. I don't care if it's you. I don't care if it's Ellis or Harloff or Mance. When the championship's on the line, I come to play.
Okay, it's me.
Well, if I were Dan, and I listen, no offense, but if I were you and I'd had the title, I'd have stayed a fighting champion. I'd have fought through the rounds. I don't know, but that's just me. I mean, that's just me. But I know you had to choose what you had to choose. Maybe you're exhausted and tired from answering all the questions. But listen, Dan, carrying this belt around is pretty heavy, so it's a hard work. You got to rest up sometimes.
No more fart jokes, said Ricky for Collider.
Yeah, they got too serious.
Too serious for themselves.
Yeah, they took themselves a little too seriously, and they let go of a lot of people because of it. But it actually gave a lot of the guys, a lot of the people that were working there and got laid off, it gave them the motivation to create their own YouTube channels and make Patreons, and they're doing pretty well now. They stream like every day now. A lot of the people.
In the way of the belt. Investment is the best thing that ever happened. Bespin got me going. Bespin got me motivated. Bespin got me focused. But then to keep coming back.
The story behind Bespin. Very funny story.
Signal or give John Roca a shot at the movie fights belt before I face him in the Schmodown belt. Yeah, you know how I got my title shot? I earned it. Yes. I won. John Roca is 1-5
on Movie Fights. We don't give a title fight to some scrub who's won 1 game out of 6. You already get to face me.
What's Movie Fights?
Movie Fights is on Screen Junkies. They don't do it anymore, I don't believe. But it was like a debate show, and that was the one that Dan Murrow was champion of.
That's what it takes. I don't have a belt around me now, but I have a shot for another.
So this was season 4, then, not season 3. Sorry, season 4.
No, I mean he's got a lot of talk, but I don't see him with any.
Listen, you and me, you got to worry about it. You going to hold on to that belt when I face you? I don't think so. I've been working my ass off to fight Dan Murrow, and now the time has come.
Want to face the absolute best of the best to win this belt.
I want all the records. I want all the belts. I want all the records.
Roca is the best, man. He's one of my favorites. Like I love Dan Murrow, but I think Roca is up there. It's one of my favorites. I like the wrestling aspect he brought in.
Ricky said the next episode of this should be the Beast performance at the free for all.
Oh, I think that's a little bit too long, but yeah, man. So the free for all is like the Schmoedown's Royal Rumble, and William Bibiani entered at number 1, and he went all the way to the end and just lost.
Wow.
And he stood the entire time.
Well, Ricky, we're alternating. So 1 week Alec will bring something to watch, and he brought Schmoedown this week, and then the next week I'll bring something, and it'll probably be MMA or boxing related or some fight related.
Something good, yeah.
Combat sport related. Maybe it might be a jiu-jitsu tournament or something.
Yeah, man, I'm already looking for wrestling matches to bring in. I'm not sure what I'm gonna bring yet, but I'm gonna bring a good wrestling match next time.
Eventually, we want to get to a point where the audience will pick ahead for us, so we can, or maybe on the Patreon, if they're at a certain level, they can pick 1 week or something.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Murrow was undefeated at this point, 5-0.
Lions Den? He's from the Lions Den?
Oh, there was they were a faction.
Well, Lions Den is a famous MMA gym.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, there was a faction. They were called the Lions Den.
That's where Ken Shamrock came out of.
The baddest man, the most dangerous man on the planet.
Most dangerous man on the planet. That's where they got it from.
It's been good. I've been watching some old SmackDowns, and Ken Shamrock's on there.
Yeah, with the Kimbo stick.
Yeah, he's so good, though. Oh, what happened?
He's still going. I mean, they're.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that they had to. They used to use like songs as entrance music, and I think because of the copyright, they had to edit out some of the music.
Oh wow!
So I'm actually gonna see if I can
fast forward a little bit.
Yeah. So you have this. He was part of the 4 Horsemen. These are his horsemen. His boy Matt Nost, and there's Roca. And Ricky said Mankind versus Undertaker Hell in a Cell. That's definitely going to be one that we watch. That's a classic.
I think I don't know. I guess me and you will get together and we'll kind of plan some of these out ahead of time, because I don't want to hit everybody with the flex right off the bat. I think
no way. You don't want to play in like a 5 rounds. No, Weili Zhang versus Joanna.
Yeah, you gotta ease people into that, man. Like, you can't rip off the Band-Aid with these things.
Yeah, for sure.
Movie Trivia Showdown Player of the Year. He is the reigning Screen Junkies Movie Fights Champion, the reigning Screen Junkies TV Fights Champion, and the reigning, defending, undefeated, undisputed Movie Trivia Showdown Champion of the World, Dangerous Dan.
There comes look at all of the hardware.
I like his shirt.
Oh yeah, Murrow World Order. The new Murrow. Oh, sorry, it was a new Murrow Order. NMO.
The hardware.
Yep, he was the GOAT for a reason.
Man, see, he should have came up with the champ.
No happy ending for Rope. All right, guys, this is it. This is the championship. We are ready to go.
Let's play along with the Let's play along with the first round. So the first round is they have the same questions. So there's 8 questions in the first round. All eight questions are the same.
But you've seen this before.
I don't remember. I haven't seen this since it first came out.
No.
And don't say I was want to see how you do.
My movie trivia is hit or miss.
Let's see how it is. There's a wide range. I don't know what it could be.
Ricky said that we should have the first special be the Chris Jericho 2-match night to make the Undisputed Championship.
When he beat The Rock and Stone Cold in one night. It's a great night.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Start it up. In the category
Here we go.
Animated, a character named Lucy Wilde uses a lipstick taser in which film franchise?
I don't know what this is. Lucy Wilde.
It's usually the way tasers snap, so I can't really prove it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan? Madagascar? Correct. Nope. What a bunch of dopes! Looking for Despicable Me.
Ooh.
Oh, I put Zootopia. So one is wrong.
Action adventure. Jason Statham plays
Frank Martin.
in what?
Oh my god, dude.
No, you got to do Statham. This is the championship.
I mean, it's too easy as far as what I'm writing down, so I'm pretty sure I got this one wrong too.
Nah, I think you got this one right. Yeah, you don't overthink it. Transporter.
Okay, I got that one right.
All right. Here we go. Category 3 in the category of comedy.
Comedy.
In what city does the climactic bowling tournament take place in Kingdom?
Oh, I think I know that one.
Never seen the film. I don't know. I'm gonna go with.
You lied, but you went Philadelphia. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan. Incorrect.
Nope.
Las Vegas. Incorrect.
Reno.
Reno. I said Cleveland.
I got that one right.
Nice. You're tied with me now.
I love that movie.
Told you I haven't seen this since it first came out. And whatever year it came out.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh shoot, Horse Whisperer. I'm gonna say, what's that guy's name? Oh yeah. I think. Damn it, I got that one wrong.
I was gonna put Kevin Costner.
I put Dennis Quaid. They look alike.
Family Films.
The Being John Malkovich director, who also helped 2009's Where the Wild Things Are.
Mm-hmm. Never seen Being John Malkovich or Where the Wild Things Are. Sucks.
4, 3, 2, 1. Dan.
Spike Jones.
Damn.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either.
Ricky said, when this panic is over, let's get together and crank out like 5 of these matches in one day, and we can upload them over time.
Man, that'd be
cool.
dope. That'd be dope, dude.
Cool. Hell yeah. All right.
What the hell?
The Hornburg franchise? Hornburg Fortress.
And it's a movie franchise.
What the hell? I have no idea. Dude, these are tough back then.
I'm going to say Mission Impossible.
Divergent.
Correct. That would be Lord of the Rings.
What?
Hornburg.
What is this
Oh, Helm.
Oh,
Deep.
man. Come on,
Oh, I
man.
should have got that. Horror thriller.
I agree. I should have got that too.
Which actually-
Alec Baldwin in the 1996 legal thriller
Sure.
Damn it.
Hard word to say, but you know. He can do a lot of other.
All right, I'm just going off of this by 1990.
I'm guessing.
Correct.
Oh
I
crap!
put Jodie Foster.
I put Ashley Judd. She was the 90s.
Your last category.
All right, last one.
Break this tie. Your wild card category is new releases.
Ooh.
This is at the time though. I don't know where. I don't even know what year this was.
With the release of Underworld Blood Wars, how many total
Ooh.
are the Underworld series? 15 seconds. Oh, Blood Wars, I did not. I was about to lie and say I like those films. I don't like any of them.
How many you got?
Other than Resident Evil, that's true.
I'm saying 5.
I'm saying 4.
I feel like I'm adding one. I was thinking 4, and oh yes,
Oh damn it!
there was one before Blood Wars because there was 1, 2 Evolution, the Lycan Wars one,
Yeah.
and then there was a prequel, and then there was one more right after that. I think that's the one where Scott died.
So I got 2 out of 8 right. Yeah.
I got 3. So this is what we can do here for this, because what happens here is both people spin the wheel, and whatever they get 4 questions, 2 points for getting it correctly, and unless they go to multiple choice, and then you can do 1. So what we can do is we can split the person's questions. So you can either take John Roca or Dan Morrow. I'll let you choose.
I'll take the Roka guy. I don't mind.
Take Roca? Okay, and I'll take Merle's. So, and they're stealing. So if I miss, I'll go ahead and pause it. Or if you miss, I'll pause it, and then we'll, get some time. Or no, just write down your answer. While I'm playing, write down your answer just in case
All right.
you can steal. Because a steal is however many points. If they go to multiple choice and you steal, then you get 1 point. If you don't, if multiple choice and you steal anyways, it's 2 points. So basically, I'll play along with Murrow, and you play along with Roca's questions.
I'll let John Roca have it. All right.
No, spin that better. Spin that better. That was weak.
There's the spin.
Horror thriller.
Oh man, I don't know.
He's gonna spin away. Oh, so you get a mulligan. You can spin away. Whatever you get this one. Animated. All right, so you get animated.
Yeah, lucky.
You got animated.
I should be okay in this.
The wheel is much better now.
Yeah, that looks so like
it's much better now.
Cardboard and.
You hit animated.
All right.
The name of the boy genius from the 2001 animated film from Nickelodeon that led to a TV series.
Do you need time?
No, I got
sorry. You got it? I'll give it to you because I'm gonna pause it real quick whenever. All right. So you see the question?
Yeah.
All right. Get your answer. Don't say it yet.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Distance. Hercules, correct.
I had Hercules.
Hold on. Which one was the first one?
The first one? Huh?
Yeah. What answer was the first one?
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, that's what
you got that one. Yeah. So you had I gave you the 2, and then I got that steal.
Okay.
For
this is fast, dude.
Yeah, I know. Well, if he knows the answers, he'll go fast. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're spit. We'll get better at this.
We're spitballing.
Yeah, we'll get better at this. All right, you see that?
Oh,
I'll give you a couple seconds to get it.
Okay.
Hold on. All right.
I got Land Before Time.
Which animated franchise?
Let's see what he does. I have my answer already. So even if he goes on multiple choice, I got my answer.
Land Before Time. Incorrect.
Oh,
you ready?
Yeah.
Ice Age.
Ice Age. Correct.
Boom.
Big steal.
So I got 2 there.
Wonder why you stand away from multiple. All right, here we go. Last one. Who provided the voice of Queen Lillian in Shrek 2 and
All right. Do you know this one?
No, I don't know this one.
Let's see. I think.
I'm gonna say Cameron Diaz, but I know that's wrong because she was in the first one.
All
But
right. Let's see.
Julie Andrews correct for 2 points.
I had Julie Andrews. Boom! I love animated. I love animated movies. I'm a little kid. I'm a little kid at heart.
oh, dude, it says our stream is unavailable.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it says stream suspended for policy violations.
What? Well, that sucks.
Check your hold on, pause it, dude, and check your email maybe.
Let me see.
See if they sent us something.
That'll be lame, man. Like, there's so many people that play along to Schmoedown. I don't have anything. No, last thing I got was a Twitter thing.
Hold on, let me check it real quick.
Hold on. Oh, social. No, that says now live. I have the email that says that we went live. Hold on.
Yeah, it has us on there.
Now live. I have the email that says that we went live.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, it's still good.
It says it will pop up with that, and then I back out, and it will open it back up.
Yeah, it says we are. He must have timed out or something.
Nah, I'm gonna put it on mine. I'm just gonna mute it, and then I'm gonna see how long it lasts.
Okay, let's see. All right, let's go ahead and go back.
And I'm gonna see how long it lasts.
Trying to goad him into keep him mixed bag. Still running?
Yeah, still running.
Okay. Ricky said it will pop up with that and then back out, and it'll open it back up.
Tell him about after how long.
How long, Ricky, if you're in?
Which creature, according to a 1990s horror film, appeared if you said his name?
Oh, that's easy.
I just watched this. Literally last Saturday.
These are your questions, right?
Yeah. Candyman. I just watched this. This is a great movie.
Well, the new one's coming out.
Yeah, I can't wait. But the old one's real good. Tony Todd's great.
You know, hold on real quick. You know who that's based on?
Nuh-uh.
It's based on a serial killer here in Houston in the Heights.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. He said it happened twice already. I'm still on it over here, and it hasn't timed out.
Just keep it going. Then I mean, it'll still be a replay, so if you want to replay it.
Next question. Based on the 1974 book, what 1977 movie tells the story of the World War II Allied military operation titled
Operation Market Garden? I'm not even gonna try. I don't know. Do you know?
Let's say Midway.
Midway? Okay.
Oh, hold on. World War II Allied. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's either Midway or yeah, it's fine.
Which one do you want to go with?
I'm gonna go with Midway.
Midway? All right. I don't know it.
book. 1974 book. The movie came out 1977. 5. Give me multiple choice.
Oh.
Bridge too far. B.
Okay. I'm gonna go D. The Longest Day.
No, I'm gonna go with A.
A? Okay. I'm gonna go D.
D. The Longest Day. Go with C. That is incorrect. We go to John Roca. I'm gonna go with A. That is.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you got a point.
You got 1 point back out of that. That's right. You lost 2 points. You get 1 back, and now we go. Dan, well, your third question in the mixed bag category. Hook, Sleeping with the Enemy, and the Addams Family were released in what?
I think I'm gonna go 94. Do you wanna? Well, here, let's see.
Yeah,
Do you want to give an answer?
I'm gonna go.
You can see the same answer as me, or you can pick a new one just in case.
I'm going 95.
95. Okay. I'm horrible with movie release dates. That's actually a category, and I suck at it. Oh, damn.
Oh, we were off.
All right, his last question.
Oh, that's easy.
I hate this movie. I don't remember.
You don't know?
I'll give you that one. I don't know.
The gesture that they do to support his team is they grab his jersey and they put it on the desk of the coach. Each of them walks in the line saying, "For Rudy, for Rudy, for Rudy."
God damn it. I just saw that on SNL sketch with JJ Watt. I didn't know they made that up, though. Dude, I haven't seen Rudy in so long because I didn't like it.
That was good, man.
All right, yeah. All right, so you got 2 points. So you have 7. I have 10.
But who's counting, Alec? Who's counting?
I'm counting. I got it right here. I'm right here. This is you right here.
Round 3. All right, what's the difference here?
Round 3. Okay. Sorry. Given points to bet on, so you can bet a maximum of 3. You can bet 0 to 3 points.
Right.
They're gonna spin the wheel, and when we hear the category, we bet. We say how many points we want to bet. If we get the answer right, we gain that many points. If we get the answer wrong, we lose that many points.
Well, I live by the 3 and die by the 3.
That's why we lost the championship. That's why we didn't win the championship that year. That's why the Rockets lost that championship that year.
Hey, it is what live by the 3, die by the 3.
How many threes was it in a row? 27?
Don't rehash that.
I still believe that if Chris Paul doesn't go down, we win.
We're winning. We're winning that, dude. We're winning.
Win that in 6.
Yep.
All right. And the category is horror thriller. Okay, I'm gonna bet 2.
So how many points will you guys bet?
How many will you bet?
1.
1? Okay.
How many points? And then we're going to ask the question.
So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
1. You write your points. Kruger, take a look at their points, please. What do these guys got?
But in Jeopardy, you get to
Here we go.
hear the question first, man.
Not here.
What actor played oncologist Dr. Lawrence Gordon?
Oh, God.
I don't fucking know. I don't know anybody in that. I know I like the movie. I don't remember any of the actors in the movie.
I don't either, man. I'm going to go ahead and
I'm gonna take off my 2 points.
yep, take off my 1.
All right, I got you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan, how many points did you bet? I bet 2 points. And you bet?
Carrie Elwes.
And Rogan, how many points did you bet? 2 points. Yeah. And I bet Carrie Elwes.
Both
Okay.
correct.
There we
Both
go.
correct.
Okay.
So I have 8. You have 6 now.
Going in. What a battle here. Now we got into the dreaded speed.
So you're only down by 1 now.
No, down by 2.
No, you're down by 1 now because I lost 2 points.
Yeah, but you said you had 10 and I had 7, so I have 6 now. You have 8.
Oh, I don't know how to count. I'm an idiot. All right, so what I'm gonna do here? This is a speed round. You know what? For these, I think.
Oh, now it said. Hold on, dude. Now it says stream unavailable. Stream suspended for policy violations.
Well, I haven't got no email saying I've violated any policies. Let me see. Maybe it's in my spam. But it's probably because we're streaming instead of recording it. I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah, it just says stream unavailable now, dude.
Well, that sucks.
Well, is it recording now? Is it gonna record?
It's recording. Yeah, it's still recording. We'll see if it. And I'll see afterwards if it stayed on. If not, then this is a wash and this sucks. But I'm gonna go ahead and let's just keep going. Let's just finish the match. We don't even got to play along. This is where it gets tense, and I want to just kind of sit back and chill.
All right, cool. Let's chill.
This is a great match because it's still only 1 point game
for them.
Yeah,
for them it is. Hey, if Ricky,
so you see the rules?
Yeah.
Basically, they buzz in. Whoever gets it, if you get it right, you get a point. If you don't answer or get it wrong, you lose a point.
Quint.
Correct. In what film
Oh, it's tied.
find a news anchor named
Anchorman.
Yeah.
Anchorman. Damn it! Correct. That was
Mhm.
loud damn it by Roka. How long do you have to live after seeing the tape?
7 days.
Correct.
Boom. Tied.
That's 1 week. All right, your next question. Name a film starring Matt Damon released before.
Oh.
School ties.
That's correct. Yeah, okay. And your last question.
Last question. Can it be tied?
Who directed Pretty Woman?
Oh, fuck.
You lose the point.
Richard Benjamin.
Out. Okay, so 16-16.
Tie game going into the final round.
We go into the fifth and final round. This is what you want. Tied at 16.
This is the best way to do it, man. This is awesome.
Nobody's getting technically knocked out. Nobody's getting knocked out here. This is the championship match we all crave. All right, Mark.
Championship rounds always matter, man.
I have the answer to that question. Each of these competitors is going to give us a series of 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 25. Those numbers correspond up here at the desk to a movie category. Those category questions range from point values of 1 to 3 to 5.
So this last round's all about luck, basically. You give 3 numbers, and those correspond to 3 different categories. It's all luck.
8 and 1.
Ooh.
John Rowe backward.
Oh my God, you took 2 of my numbers. No bullshit. Damn it.
You guys gonna get a coffee after this?
Freaking Mark Ellis. I love Ellis.
There's numbers, Mr. Rowe.
Yeah. All right.
5,
10, 18, and 22.
10, 18, and 22. 10, 18, and 22. All right, John Roca, you are the challenger, so you will go first with your 1-pointer, which is category 10, and that is the category of sports. Athletics. Sure. For your 1-pointer, in Rookie of the Year, which Major League Baseball team does young Henry Rothgardner play for?
The Twins, right? I don't know. I don't know. I've only seen like the picture.
Hold on. In Rookie of the Year,
Yeah, the team.
4,
the Cubs.
3.
Minnesota Twins.
All right, looking for the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, nice one.
Ooh.
I said Twins.
You were thinking Little Big League.
Yes.
Thinking Little Big League. Dan Merle, your
All right, here's Merles.
comes from the world of classics. And your question is, you'll hear Marlon Brando yell Stella in what film?
Streetcar Named Desire.
1 point for Dan Merle. All right, back to John.
All right. So this next one's a 3-pointer. Roca has to hit this 3-pointer to send it back to Merle.
Category of family films. Tony Perkis, played by Ben Stiller, is the name of the fitness guru that takes over a summer camp.
It's heavyweights, I believe.
Heavyweights, yeah.
Repeat the question. Sorry.
Tony Perkis, played by Ben Stiller, is the name of the fitness guru that takes over summer camp in what movie?
Ben Stiller. I don't know. A dodgeball. I don't know.
God damn it.
Heavyweights.
Heavyweights.
You clearly weren't.
Dodgeball is not a family movie.
It comes down to this for John Roca. He has to hit the 5-pointer or Dan Merle retains
Oh man, a lot of pressure right here.
A lot of pressure on this 5-pointer.
in the category of dramas.
Broad category.
Which film sees Jennifer Lopez and Billy Campbell?
Ooh, I know this one.
Which one is it?
Enough.
5 points. Roca stays alive.
Oh,
Enough.
Dan Merle.
he got it.
21-17.
So with that point, he has forced Dan has to hit the 5-pointer.
The 3-pointer does not matter, basically.
All right.
He has to hit the 5.
The 3-pointer for Dan Merle. Just a little warm up here as the points play out for Merle. Your question: what is the name of the location that houses Genie's lamp?
Cave of Wonders.
Mm-hmm. I just saw it.
The remake's really good. I like the remake.
Yeah, I like Will Smith.
Yeah. Nice. Wow. All right. There we go. All right. Comes down to this. The final question for Dan Merle.
Here it is.
Again, he will the title. If he misses it, John Roca is the new.
I'm still like, shit.
But first, a word from our sponsor. We're back, Christian. And your category, Dan, to retain the belt, is director.
Ooh.
Your 5-point question for the win. Who directed The Birds?
Oh,
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Zemeckis?
No, is it?
3, 2, 1. Barry Levins. And your winner, and the new
Oh, say the answer. Who was it?
Oh my goodness.
Joe Dante.
Oh my god, dude.
Whoa, he's turned back into the outlaw now. Did you hear him squeal right after he got
Oh man. Let's skip over to the post-match interviews.
Unbelievable. I mean, that was wow.
That's why they had to edit it out. They have the music. I believe it's the music for The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Right? That's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah.
Damn. Good movie. That's a great match, man. I'm glad.
Awesome,
I asked people for some suggestions, and I'm glad that they get to this one.
This one's dope, man. And actually, I do want to see more. But you said it's on hold right now because of everything, right?
So they have some matches, and then they have like 3 more matches that they had recorded already before this happened.
I also feel like this can be done like we're doing, like, you know, like a Zoom meeting or something, you know.
They thought about it, but because of the fact that everyone's so competitive, Christian Harloff said that he believes that people would say that would accuse too many people of cheating. Even though he doesn't think anybody would cheat, he believes that the amount of people that would accuse others of cheating, he just wanted to avoid it and not do that. All right, let's see.
It's very easy.
That and for an interview with the winner and the loser of the championship match.
Here we go. The interviews. Interviews are fun. I love the post-match interviews.
Who's the guy in the Spider-Man hoodie?
That's William Bibiani. He's the one that did the crazy run in the free-for-all last year.
Yeah. Hi, Emma.
Hi, how you doing?
He started at number 1. There was 40 competitors, and he went all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Who's the interviewer?
I mean, you talked
The interviewer, her name is Emma
I
Fife.
know there were some nerves.
She is retired. She doesn't do anything in the. She does maybe like interviews every now and then, but she retired. She was a manager for a full year. She was going to manage this upcoming year, but she dropped out. She didn't want to. She wanted to focus on her other stuff.
Agreed. Listen, we had some losses recently as the Four Horsemen, and someone had to step up and win some belts. And I took it off their crown jewel of the Lion's Den. Now I'm the champion. We're going to come back to be the tag team champions. This man's going to be the Inner Geekdom champion, and then we're going to have all the belts.
That's
Yeah.
This was definitely a really big win for the Horsemen, who have been struggling as of late. So you're bringing the belt back to the Horsemen. You're bringing the belt back to Collider. I got to say, John Roca, every time there was a category, you acted as if you didn't know anything. Was that a strategy?
I don't know. You never can estimate. You never know what's going to pop up. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, he's famous for every time he hears a category, it's, oh.
Yeah.
He goes, geez.
Best game, no tricks. No tricks. I didn't go southpaw. I didn't switch up. No tricks.
I didn't go southpaw.
Oh, because in the match before this, he played Christian Harloff, and I believe he put on a blindfold when he played him, and so people said it was his way to psych out Christian Harloff.
Did it work?
It worked. He won.
I beat a murderer's road again here, and I beat the head murderer to win the title.
The head murderer.
He's much better on the mic. He was good. He was good, not the greatest, but he's way better now.
Wolf talks a good game. Says she doesn't want the belt. Then when she fights, she gets rattled. I'll rattle her again. And even Bibiani. I know Bibi wants it. He's going to take some time. He's going to earn his keep. And then maybe someday we're going to fight. And maybe Matt Nost as well. He may want it. You line him up. You knock him. I knock him down. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Oh, sounds like there might be a little dissent amongst the four horsemen.
I'm saying I respect that they want belts. I respect their hunger and their knowledge.
This is an actual den of lions. Not the posers over there. You're all killers.
Damn right.
The horses are the real lions.
Growl.
Great. Put that on a t-shirt. The horses are the real lions. Well, congratulations again, John Roca. A match well fought and well deserved. We'll be right back. All right, we are back with the narrowly defeated Dangerous Dan Murrell. Dan, you are a showdown legend. No matter what the results of this match were today, how are you feeling right now?
You know, every dog has a day. This is a tough game. Played this game hard. After the day, look at the guy that was just here standing. I can't believe the guy proud of being the champ. And who I would want to face again to get that belt back from John.
That is true. John Roca definitely really wanted this belt since day one. But Dan, I got to tell you, you up there watching you is incredible. You're just, nothing shakes you. Roca, every question, he's like, oh, I don't know. But you answer without hesitation. I thought you had this, man.
I got shook a little bit. If you go back and look, I actually gave Roca a point unintentionally. I forgot about stealing, and I narrowed down that multiple choice to A or C, and I took the wrong one. So that was a slip on my part. He might have rattled my cage a little bit, if I'm being honest. That's the kind of mistakes I try not to make. But that was a good, clean game. I hope people enjoyed watching it. It was a hell of a game to play, and like I say, I couldn't have asked for a better match for the belt.
As I say, win or lose, you're definitely going down in Schmodown history. What's your plan for getting the belt back?
Well, there's a lot of roads. There's a lot of roads back to the belt. If I have to fight my way back up to the belt, I will do that. I know that there's an event coming up that might give me an avenue to come back.
The free-for-all.
The free-for-all, and I'm going to officially submit my name right here, right now. I was hoping that maybe I'd be able to lay my claim to another one of those belts, but if that's the way that I got to get a rematch, then I'll be happy to win that and get my shot back at the belt that way.
On the road back to the belt, who do you think is going to be like the next person to take down? Obviously, besides Roca, who's the current champion now, who else are you like really trying to get out of the way?
Well, you know, Riley's always got his eyes on that belt. He held it for a long time. People keep, you know, the shark that keeps swimming in my waters that hasn't come up yet is Bibiani. People keep saying that they want to see the two of us go head-to-head. Maybe that's in the near future. I suspect that if I won another shot at that belt up through the ranks, I'm going to have to face him at some point.
I know the four horsemen have really.
So he's the champ right now?
Won the entire
Yeah,
showdown.
at the moment he is the champ.
Again,
So he fixed those deficiencies and.
Man, because he actually.
Saw that Roca had some horsemen out here.
I think we're almost done with
And
this.
if you notice, I'm standing here alone.
Yeah.
Now, I was told that I'd get some support from this Lions Den. I took a lot of heat for joining them, and I thought that maybe if I took that heat, I'd get something out of it. But I'm standing here by myself.
Oh.
I don't see a man in a beard mask
I don't know what this stunt is that Finstock pulled, but as a champion, former champion, and a player of this game, I don't respect that kind of play. And like I say, what have these guys done for me lately? So to the members of the Lions Den, you just lost your alpha because I'm out.
Oh.
Snap! Dan Murrell dropping the Lions Den on air. here at the conclusion of the Movie Trivia Schmodown title match. Dan, well, good luck going solo.
It's a new moral order, and I'm a free agent, baby.
And back to you, Mark and Christian.
And as we come back, you see a very elated John Roca, who's with the Horsemen, very excited. You see Dan Murrell doing what Dan Murrell does. He's a champion. He's classy. He gave Roca all the credit in the world because that's what Murrell does.
He's not going to be phased by a win. He's not going to get too high or too low. Roca, on the other hand, could do a pile of blow tonight and kill himself. We don't know how to do victory. We can only hope the Outlaw rides again in future matchups. And occasionally, he might come across the path of dangerous Dan Murrell, who's going to be waiting for him.
Well, there you go, guys. You have a new champion. He is John Roca. Make sure that you guys comment, like I said in the beginning of this, keep on doing that. The more matches we have, it's because of you guys. So keep hitting that one. Go to the Movie Trivia Facebook page. Go and talk about the matches. There are conversations about these matches as they go up. Who do you want to see Roca play next? Who do you want to see Dan Murrell play next? The whole division is shook. And you guys, it's all about you guys. Thank you once again.
All right.
For Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. Holy shit.
All right, that's it, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I feel like because I do so much stuff and I have so many passions, this is legit probably the latest in my life that I've actually been introduced to something that I've been missing out on that I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. So I have that sensation that I usually get jealous of other people having, like, oh, you don't know about MMA? Check this out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's what I feel right now, man.
Yes, man. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So hopefully, dude, I'll send you the link, their YouTube channel. It's Schmodown. Just type in Movie Trivia Schmodown, and you'll find their YouTube channel. And they have every single episode. You don't have to watch every single episode. I think they even have a greatest hits
like playlist or something.
Yeah, playlist. So you can go through and see, whatever you want to see. But I'll throw you some suggestions to check out on your own. There is a match. They drop the matches on Friday, so a new match will be out on Friday. I know it's a tag team match between two teams. So yeah, man, I'm glad you liked it.
I appreciate you introducing me to it, man.
For sure.
It's pretty awesome. And hopefully we'll have a lot more of these introductions in the future, man.
Yeah. Now I have a question before we head out, because we are going to be heading out. We are at the 1 hour mark. Mm-hmm. Do you have an idea of what you're bringing next week?
Yeah, I have. I'm leaning boxing. Mm-hmm. Just because I know you don't like dabble in that world at all.
Not much.
And if I show you this fight, I think you're gonna dabble in it. It's just an amazing fight. I think it won Fight of the Year and Round of the Year.
All right.
So that's what I'm thinking. Why were you asking?
Oh no, just wondering. Just want to give a little preview for the people that are watching.
Yeah, and I kind of have I'm thinking I'm gonna have a method to my madness with it, So like this will set you up for a little bit of other stuff that I have in my bag of tricks. But yeah, I think it's gonna be boxing, because I don't think we watched boxing together. I don't think you watched boxing before. I don't think you're into boxing right now, besides the heavyweights and Deontay Wilder and that, and maybe Canelo. Maybe Canelo too. Everybody loves Canelo.
Yeah, Canelo,
Triple
G, and the obviously the Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua sweepstakes that we're waiting for.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take my eye on that. I'm gonna take you back a little bit, and I'm gonna have history on it. I'm gonna have the lead up to it as far as like what's going on with it, and then we can play it. We can maybe fast forward through the what is it called, the break in between the rounds,
mm-hmm.
And just kind of I think it goes 9 or 10 rounds, something like that. So. But they're 3-minute rounds, but each round is worth it,
Yeah.
So I mean, what is it? 10 times 3 is 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
So I mean, I think it'll be good.
All right, man. Sounds good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see some boxing, man. That's what this is all about. It's all about bringing some great content for me and you to watch that maybe both of us have neither seen. So I'm excited. I think I already got my first match. My second match. I think I got it. It's going to be a classic.
It's going to be a showdown?
No. A classic.
Okay, match. Cool.
So we're going to be going into the WWE. So I'm excited. All right, man. Well, let's go ahead and close this out, man. So, guys, thank you guys for joining us for Rematch Rewatch. the very first episode here of our new show every Tuesday here on the. I need to change this YouTube channel's name, but I'm going to change it, and I'm going to change it. But thank you for joining us for the first episode, Movie Trivia Schmodown Championship match, Roka versus Merle. If this was your first time watching the Schmodown, let me know if you were going to jump into the Schmodown. If this isn't your first time watching the Schmodown, tell me how many times you've seen that match. I would like to hear. And then go into the comments and let us know if there's anything in particular you want us to watch, and we'll keep our eye out for that, and maybe we'll get some ideas going down the line. Go to the Patreon, patreon.com/armbars and suplexes. Join the Patreon so you can help us get more equipment for this show so we can make this the best quality for you guys. And also like the video. I always forget to say that. Like the video, guys. Let it know.
Like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. You can follow Alec at
Alec Miller 0423.
You can follow me at The Real Jesus. I just want to thank Ricky for coming on with us for the time that he was able to be on. We really appreciate it, and appreciate you supporting the show.
Yes, and guys, Friday morning, 9:30, around that time, we're gonna have a big show. We missed all the draft stuff, so we're gonna jump into the draft. We're gonna jump into some wrestling news. We're gonna talk about how Texas is crazy and we're about to open up. And we're going to talk about the UFC cards about to come up, man. It's coming. It seems
massive.
Like it's happening.
No, hold on. The cards, 3 cards in 8 days.
Yeah. Oh, yes. There we go. I forgot about that. Yeah. So it looks like it's happening. It's going to happen, especially if in Texas they're allowing sports over 4, as long as it's not over 4 people. And I think the first one's supposed to take place in Jacksonville. Is that what's happening?
That's the rumor. We don't know yet. Like, Dana White is purposely not letting us know.
Yes, and maybe because some breaking news came out today in the wrestling world. Cain Velasquez getting cut by the WWE, and maybe we'll have more. Maybe we'll have more info coming out of that, because I don't know. We don't know anything. It literally came out like 30 minutes before this stream started. So.
All right, man. That's gonna be something fun to talk about on Friday.
For sure. So Friday's stacked show. Make sure you guys join in for that live, and we'll give you a little shout out if you join in live. So see you guys on Friday. Peace out.
MF.